Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. What are we looking at?
Uh, this was a bad game. My early game was really bad, and
Okay.
yeah,
So, so far we're full clearing, so it's not too bad. We got our full clear off and crab off, and we see him top crab, so we end the basic so far. Our early game looks pretty fucking good. Viego died too, so you're first on your camp, so you should be really happy. And then he goes for a gank bot, so you should be extremely happy because he skipped all his camps. When did you see him? You saw him right now. Okay, well right now you should just run straight to his raptors because you both clear opposite side, so you know that your gromp with his gromp, wolves with his wolves, raptors with raptors, krugs with krugs. So you know his raptors. If your raptors are up right now, his raptors are up right now, so you can go straight to his raptors. If anything, you could even maybe you could do raptors to his raptors like this. If you want to be like really greedy, let's see if you could do that. Yeah. Actually, you see Brand. Nah, you couldn't. I think another option you could do. It looks funny. Actually, what rank are you? So okay, don't do this, but I'll still tell it for everyone else in here. Because it's if I think the higher up you are, the easier it is to adapt. Like is the taxes here. In this case, when you see him, you know for a fact he skipped his wolves and Grom to gank bot, right? Um, then here you could technically just skip Raptors and just run to his Wolf's Gromp. It looks funny running to the jungle, but you're not like fighting anyone. You're not gonna be seen. You're just gonna take like Wolves and Gromp, and then after Gromp, you could do the base here and then run back to your bot side, or you can then run Wolves Gromp back to your bot side like this. Like you're just taking his nose, like you're taking his camps like under his nose type vibe. But obviously the simplest one is you just see him bot here, and then you just immediately run to his respawning top camps. Full clearing is also not terrible too either, to be honest with you. You just do Krugs and then look to insta pull Dragon, knowing that he's on his top camps. Don't know why you're not pulling here though, because again, you should know that he's probably 90% chance here right now on Krugs, because normally the way it works is when you're on Krugs, he's on Krugs. But in this case, he's like 30 seconds slower on his clear because you did Wolves and Gromp, and he skipped his Wolves and Gromp taking bots. So after the bot gank, then he went. By the time the way then it changes to normally when you're on Gromp, he's on Gromp. But in this game, it's going to change to now when you're on Raptors, then he's on Gromp, and then when you're on Krugs, he's on Wolves, and then when you're on Scuttle, he's on Raptors, and then when you're pulling Dragon right now, then he'd be on Krugs. See how the timing like swaps? It's each camp to each. Every camp takes approximately the same time to kill. Raptor takes 5 seconds to kill, his Wolves take 5 seconds to kill, etc. So I think this is just poor tracking. You also should know that you are guaranteed no matter what six first because you just barely turned six on this crab, right? And there are no two crabs. There's only one crab that spawned, and you just killed it. So there is no human way for him to be level six as well, especially knowing that he skipped camps, you didn't. So you know you've guaranteed six first, and you should know if you're tracking at all that he has to be still be topside. Another easy way to track is that your blue spawns same time his blue spawn. So let's say he's going to be on his blue on spawn, that means he'll be bot side in 15 to 20 seconds. So you have 15 to 20 seconds to do dragon, right? Um, so I think, and you have bot prio, and you'd be like, oh, my mid's dead, but their mid's also dead. He's not actually dead, but like, is this guy gonna come to the dragon fight this low? Nope, he just dies to single Diana Q. So the mid can come. You have bot prio. You're stronger in jungle because you're six. He's not six. There's four different, and he's probably topside. You have four different reasons to pull dragon right here. Make sense? So I think you're just doing nothing. You could have invaded with topside when you showed bot. You didn't do that. You could pull dragon out because he should be topside. You don't do that. And now you pull, but now the last 15 seconds we spent waddling around, like remember I said that his blue spawns when your blue spawns. Well, now his blue's up, so now he could be here. And normally the dragon would be dead, but now he could pull up. I mean, you should still win because you're six first, but don't even want to normally don't even want to risk it. And then guess what happened? He pulls up. Looks like you got the smite fight. Thank God, but you end up dying, right? So I think if you pulled this 10 seconds earlier, like I asked, you would never die here. I was thinking more importantly, when it's this low, um, just you don't use your Q on the. I mean, okay, when you use your Q on the dragon, you have to know that means I'm suiciding to kill this dragon. That's what that means, right? Um, but I think you need to not forget your smite does 1,000 damage. The dragon's 1091. your smite does 1,000, just auto smite it. Save your Q for the fight, because here you use your Q on the dragon, right? And now you have no Q for this fight. And now I ask you, if you had a Q for this guy, would this guy die? If you have Q right now, Q E into another E, he dies, correct? So, I don't know. You're using smite. You're using Q when the dragon's 90 HP away from dying. You're pulling the dragon 20 seconds late. Um, if you press tab, you can recognize he has bad smite because you get upgraded smite when you have less than 20 of the jungle item. If you look at him, he has 24, so his smite is 600. Your smite's 1,000, and you could recognize this by pressing tab way earlier. And also, you don't even have to press tab to know this. You should know that if I just barely got my upgraded smite, right? You didn't have upgraded smite, and now you got off this camp, right? So if you just barely got it off this camp, and again we know you're up camped because you're up scuttle, and he skipped camps you didn't, so you should already know that you upgraded smite and he doesn't, right? That's another reason why you should pull the dragon earlier. Um, so I don't know. It's like 40 different things you could so far. Pull dragon earlier because there's so many different ways of identifying you're stronger. Not using your Q on a dragon that's dead. And if you're gonna use it on the dragon, why are you not using it now? Like the second your Q's up right now, boom. Why are you not using Q? Right? Q's up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could use your Q 6 seconds ago, and look, your Q's a 7 second cooldown. So if you used it 6 seconds ago, the dragon would already have been dead, right? And then your Q would be back up for this fight. So at that point, I don't even know what the advice to give. You're just not using your abilities when they're up. Abilities are up, you're not using it. Q's up. And you can't say I'm holding it for Viego because your Q's up before you saw Viego. Your Q's up right now. You have not seen Viego on your screen yet. So the idea of like not using your spells as they're coming up, holding Dragon, is like, abysmal to me, right? It doesn't even have any logic with it. You're just not even playing the video game. So I don't know. You should never die here in a million years. I'm still happy you got the Dragon, but you should never die. Does this all make sense?
Yeah.
Anyways, Flash. Instead of just accepting your death. You pull grubs as Oliver's basing. Yeah, I mean, I think either don't pull, or if you're gonna pull like this, I mean, again, I don't know if you forgot, if you didn't fucking read the patch notes, bro. Smite does 1,000 damage. This thing is 1,300 HP. Just Q auto it once, smite it, get at least guarantee one grub, but then if you want to leave, just leave. Q smite, get it, and then fuck off and go to your bot camps and go to his bot camps. Like it's 300 gold away from being 300 HP away from being dead. You have and your smite does 1,000 damage. Uh, I don't know what you're so scared of. What the fuck are you running from? Volibear's TPing and spamming. He's on his way. Your support brand's right behind you. This guy's half HP. You're full HP. This guy's level 6. You're level 7. Get the fuck in there. Press E Alt on your keyboard. What are we scared of? There's fights that are like kind of close and kind of like, I don't know if it's winning. Like I'm doing the math in my head. Like I get those fights. This is not that fight. I have HP advantage. I have low advantage. I have number advantage. I see their support bot lane. Well, my support is here. You have four different. Same as Dragon. You have four different advantages. Again, I'm gonna say them all again. Number advantage, low advantage, HP advantage. Where the fuck are you? You're in the fucking boonies. There you go. Boom. This guy dies. Q W. I don't. This is not. This is death. This death is fine. I think your team kind of lets you out to dry. I think maybe you could yield in the smolder, but that's kind of like a band-aid fix. I don't. This is fine so far. The mistakes are way bigger. This death is like whatever burger. Okay, bot fights 2v2. Stay on the dragon. Base. Go to top camps. You see Viego stop, hit tower, nice. Get Gromp, nice. Get Herald, nice. I mean, the mid game now looks good because you're just doing objectives farming, playing with your team. This is all good to me. QE, I am just so fucking scared. Like, look at this fight. It's a 3v3, right? There's three of you and three of them. I'll pause. Let's count the numbers on our screen. All right, sick. Support, jungle, AD carry, 3, right? And 3, and one of them's half HP. So let's say 2.5. I'll just say 3, but one's half HP. Now, and then it's a support, jungle, AD. Now let's compare. Top, jungle, AD. So which one has more carries, right? You guys have 3 carries, they have 2 carries. This guy's a support. So it's 3-3, but you have a more important member in the fight, and you guys are up HP because you're all full and he's half, right? Now look at the levels, right? Level 12, level 11, level 15, level 10, level 11, level 11. So we have even, up a level, up 5 fucking levels, HP advantage, and roll advantage. Top lane's obviously stronger than support in these type of fights, right? And your mouse is a representation of your subconscious. When people click backwards, they're scared. When they click forward, they're confident, right? Let's look at your mouse. This is your click. You just clicked here. Where the fuck are you scared of? This is like 4th fights in a row. What are you terrified of? Press your Q, E, and get on this guy. You have 2,500 HP. Look at that. Like, you're playing like you have Storm Surge, Shadow Flame, Dark Harvest, Diana. That's how you're playing. Like, I am Glass Cannon, full squishy Diana. No, you are a bruiser, a tank. You have 2,500 HP with a W that gives you 300 HP shield, and Conquer that heals usually on average 200 per fight. You're a 3,000 HP champion. Who from Viego and Smolder is doing 3,000 HP damage to you in like less than 5 seconds, bursting you to death? That's not. There's no Mal's ult. There's no Vi ult. There's no 5-item AD carry hitting you. Why are you? You're just instinctively way too scared constantly. You need to fight more, go in more. You need to die more. You are just a fucking complete pussy in all these fights in every game. You are not weak. I don't know if you think you're weak. You're up a level. The way to identify strength is levels and items. That's the only thing. You could be 0 and 20. If you have stronger items, stronger level, that's all I care about. When you press tab here, let's look. I mean, we already know your higher level. Now let's look at items. I can't wait to see you guys' item difference. Let's see. I'm gonna wait until you press tab and see if you see it. I'm not gonna skip forward in case I miss it. If you're not pressing tab, and if you don't press tab here, that's one of the reasons why you're so scared, because you're not evaluating strength. How are you supposed to know if you're supposed to play aggressive or weak if you have no idea if you're stronger? And the way to identify if you're stronger is by pressing tab and looking at your items and looking at the enemy's items. Alright, it's been 40 seconds. You haven't pressed tab once yet. I'm still gonna wait. Let's maybe you press it before this fight. No, yeah. See, that's the thing. You don't press tab. How are you supposed to know if you're stronger or weaker than Viego if you're not pressing tab? I'll go. Maybe do you press it when you're dead here? I'll watch death in a second. I'm just looking for tab press. No, you're just not pressing the fucking. You're just not pressing tab. You have no idea who. How are you supposed to know who to play for if you don't know who's strong? Do I play for Volibear or Kill in this game? One has 3 items, one has 2 items. I don't know which one is which. Like, you have no idea. You have no information. I have no idea who to play for from you. I have no clue. Who is stronger? Okay, finally press tab. All right. This guy was not 2 items. This guy was 1.5 items. He's 1 item and 2 components. You were 2 full items. So you're up 2 levels, and you're up a full item, right? And you are constantly clicking away from this Viego, right? Like here, you're obviously clicking away here. You're terrified of going in. So I don't know. Press tab more. Don't be so scared. I don't know what else to say. You know what I mean? It's the common theme of the game. Go for this fight. This fight looks good. go in. I don't care that you died. Well, we nice. We went in, killed that guy, burned Lux ult. Lux is standing still to kill us. So guess what? Our teammates kill her. Like this is a good example of a you went in and it was good. You might have died for it, but it was worth. You got a kill, one for one, and then Lux is committing to for it to kill you. If she two options, either A, she doesn't commit for it to kill you, and then you don't die, so you just get a kill and live. B, she walks up to kill you, and if she walks up, then your teammates are gonna hit her, and if she kills you, she dies for it, which is exactly what happens. So it ends up being two for one, right? She dies, and the guy and then you killed the other guy. So
I think for me, it's more psychological because whenever I'm like down kills where I'm like 0-1, 0-2, 0-3, I just automatically play safe
yeah, press
unconsciously.
tab. The only thing you should care about are items and levels, not KDA. KDA is not a stat. Like it's the same thing here. What the fuck are you flashing away from? Knowledge? Are you getting one shot from knowledge skew? You're 1600 HP with full, conquer fully stacked, W up. And again, it's 3v3 as well here. Like it's three of you, Brand, Kalen, you versus Nautilus, Molder, Lux. So it's 3v3. Same as before. You have three carries. They have one support, right? We could do the same thing. Level 13, level 12. Level 12, I can't see his level. Probably level 12. You're obviously level 14 is level 12. HP, full HP, full HP, full HP, full HP. You're 60% HP versus full HP Nautilus, right? Like it's you have ult up still. They just use everything. They use Nautilus ult, they use Smolder ult, they use Lux ult, right? So they have no ults. You Brand, Kalen, all three of you guys have ults, right? Like you're just way too scared again. It's even numbers. You have stronger members here. You have your ults up. Yeah, man. I assume you guys just win now because you guys have Baron and have all this stuff, right? You guys wrapped the game, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, early game is all I really cared about. I think it's just the same.